Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Adrienne Keyser and I'm your over 50s fashion diva. Here on my channel we talk about fashion of course, but also beauty, lifestyle, travel, and anything trending in social media on any of those topics. So if you want to stay relevant over 50, you've come to the right place. Hello everyone, thank you all so much for joining. I am really excited to do part two of New York Fashion Week. The watch list is getting long, you guys. The watch list is definitely getting long. I am really excited to check out some of the shows. I need a few moments for a couple of reasons. One, I need to get the adult grape juice. I didn't have a chance to grab that beforehand. And also I need to start the live on my bedroom TV. So give me 60 seconds and I'll be right back. All right. I only got a little half a glass because I was at the bottom of the bottle. So I'm going to have to pause a little bit later to get another one. Okay. So here we are, New York Fashion Week, part two. I decided for the outfit. The outfit on Tuesday was kind of very New York with the leather. And today I decided to go boho New York. So I really wanted to wear this little headband that I bought about a year ago here in Belize. And yeah, I just wanted to wear it. So I thought it was very hippie chic, very new, very fun and festive for tonight. And I'm also wearing this top that I also got here in Belize that just screams boho. It's one of those you can wear it off the shoulder, on the shoulder kind of a styles. And it does have like more of the pattern down on the bottom of the top. And yeah, I love this top. It's very breezy, very light, very spring summer, which is the collections that we're going to be watching tonight are the spring summer 2025 collections. Yeah, like I said, my watch list is getting long because a lot of the brands are starting to get their videos up now. For example, I put in my watch list the live version of the Michael Kors show, and they obviously did it on their own channel. But then today they uploaded the actual runway show, which is only 13 minutes long as opposed to 42 minutes of the live. I am going to play the live tonight just because I promised you guys some sort of behind the scenes exclusive stuff. And that's going to be like the beginning of the show is going to be when all the celebrities arrive to the show. Also, I showed the Ralph Lauren collection on Tuesday. And today I found a little after party, which I also agreed I would promise you guys some little after party snippets here and there. So I've got a video on that as well. Now, just like Tuesday, I have no idea what shows we're going to actually watch tonight. We're going to mix them up. We're going to mix them up so that you guys get some of the classics, the brands that you want to see, you know and love, and then throw in some new ones that you may have never heard of and are discovering for the first time here tonight. So we are not going to dilly. We are not going to dally because, like I said, we got a lot of shows to get through tonight. And we're going to go ahead and get started. First I'm going to pull up my watch list because I want you guys to see. It's getting up there. Okay, let's see. Oh, and shoot, I forgot, darn it. I meant to take off the shows that we watched on Tuesday. I forgot to do that. So I don't want to repeat any of the shows that we already watched. So let me just take a quick second to get rid of the shows off the watch list that, well, I can share it with you guys so that you're not like dead air. So you guys can see the shows. So we did the Theo show, so we can take that off. Which was such a good show, right? So then I've got the Ralph Lauren show. We watched that along with the little trailer. We watched that as well. We did the Hialeah show on Tuesday, so we're going to take that off the list. Are you guys seeing this? Sorry, I'm trying to do it at the same time, but anyway, we also did the Aliyah show on Tuesday, and let's see, and the Libertine show, which I don't see on here, but that's okay. So what we could watch tonight, we could do the Parenza Schooler show, Simkai, Willy Chavarria, which again, I don't know anything about that brand. And I will tell you guys a little bit about the FF channel. We've got, here's Libertine. Sorry, let's get that off. We've got Ulla Johnson. We've got the Khaite show, but I think I also saved the Khaite show. And I like to watch the shows from the actual brand's channel if they have their own channel. So if you see Khaite on here twice, that's the reason why. We've got the Brandon Maxwell show. We've got the Off-White show. That's the one I'm really excited about. We're definitely going to watch that tonight. Carolina Herrera, 3-1 Philip Lim, Tory Burch, The Coach Show, Tommy Hilfiger, The Cost Show, Michael Kors. Here's the 43-minute long version. And then here's the 13-minute long version. And then I've got this little quick interview with the Ralph Lauren show. Here is another one. I'm not really sure. This one says it's Off-White, the Duty show. But then this one also is the same thing, but it's 14 minutes. And they're both on their channel. So we'll figure that out. We'll probably watch the longer one just because I feel like there'll be more to see there. There's only 419 views on that video. That's kind of surprising. And then the other one, the other one's got 7,000 views. That makes much more sense. What else is left? Okay, we've got Simkai twice. So we're going to watch the one from the channel. And then I've got this little interview here, Carolyn Murphy for the Michael Kors show. I watched just a few seconds of it. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to, am I sharing? Am I sharing? Sorry, I just want to make sure I am sharing with everybody. All right, let's get going. Let's start with like one of the longer shows. Let's see, what's a long show? Do we want to start with Michael Kors? We started with Ralph Lauren last night. So I feel like, do a collection that most people know about, have heard about. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to finish off about the outfit. Let me do a stop share really quick to finish off the outfit. Okay. So I told you a little bit about the headband. I told you about the top, the rings. This one is from Amazon. The other ones I've had like 1,000 years. I'm probably got them at Claire's. This is like just a little fun ring. The earrings are like these little cuffs, but they actually are multicolored stones all along. I didn't want to do too much jewelry since the headband is kind of the star of the show tonight. And then also I went in with a silver nose hoop, again, thinking boho. That's the way I went with the look. All right, let's get started. Like I said, we're going to go ahead. We're going to start with the Michael Kors show. We're going to start with the long one just because, listen, we're going to fast forward through it. We're not going to watch 40 minutes of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would just be a little too much. We're going to kind of get a little gist of what's happening, who's arriving, that kind of a thing. And then we'll go to the actual show and watch the real show. So let's go ahead and get started. And we lucked out tonight and did not get any I get this. And again, this is just everyone arriving to the show. Michael Kors, usually during the season, he always does this for his live shows. He always likes to do the filming of who's arriving at the show. Sometimes you get zoomed in, sometimes it's just one stagnant camera. Um, Last season, the last spring summer show he did, which was an outside venue, there were a few cameras around the audience, but it was mostly just one stagnant camera. So we shall see what's happening. As I promised you guys, a little exclusive stuff, who's arriving. Obviously, they're going to be wearing Michael Kors. Now, if you don't know, Michael Kors is someone that I've been following since the 80s. He is hands down one of my all-time. Oh, look at her. She's looked good. Is it Lisa Renna? No, what's her name? With the lips. Lisa Renna? Yeah. So, yeah, I've been following Michael Kors since the 80s. He is someone that I have loved for decades. He never disappoints, never fails. I have a ton of his pieces in my wardrobe. It's always quality. It's always luxury. Oh, sorry, you guys. You know what? I promised that I would take my logo out because I don't want it to interfere with the actual show and you guys seeing it with my logo, which for some reason I can't adjust the size on the logo. It's pretty large, I guess if you don't have the full StreamYard, then they like their logo really big, but you can't adjust your own logo to make it small or even move where it is on the page. So unfortunately, we're just kind of stuck with it. Ooh, is that Carolyn Murphy? Look at all the black and white. That's such a signature. These two ladies are probably like, she's wearing my pattern. That's such a Michael Kors signature. Love. Oh, who's this? Is that Nicole Kidman? Or is that, I can't see. I need to put my glasses on. Oh, it's what's her name? I'm so bad with names, you guys. This guy I know is like really, really popular. What was her name? Damn, I can't think of her name. She was like a girl from my era. So love this. Anyway, going back to Michael Kors, yes, he is luxury on steroids. It's always quality. It's always just absolutely love, gorgeous. I mean, you just cannot beat a Michael Kors design. A lot of the pieces look. Sorry, I'm getting a few hiccups here, and that's this time it's not the algorithm. I'm just having really poor internet connection. As always, before I start my live, what was I going to say? Sorry. Momentary lapse. Anyway, I always restart my computer just so that I don't have any interference. I clear out the cache and everything just because, like I said, I don't want any interference. But I can see that the internet connection is not the best. Oh, it's kind of going up and down. So we're getting a little bit. This guy is everywhere. What's his name, y'all? Drop it in the comments. So I think you guys get the gist. Again, we are not going to sit through 30 something minutes of the arrivals. And if you were here for my live on Tuesday, I did discuss that where I wanted you guys to know that I would love to do a live with you guys where we are watching the collection live. However, there's always this. It's like it says that the live will start at a certain time, and then you'll get 30 minutes of people arriving and all that. And I just don't want to hold you guys to watching all the arrivals, and then you're watching just like a 15, or in this case, like of course, it's like a 13-minute show. So that's why the live reaction videos, there really aren't any lives, if that makes sense. I would love to. I wish I could, but like I said, whenever they say it's going to start at a certain time, it's always at least 30 minutes before the collection even starts. So just to give you a little insight, if you don't know what backstage at a fashion show is like, I've done many fashion shows in my day as a makeup artist, as a fashion stylist. And basically the way it goes is whatever time the show is going to start, there's a call time for the hair and makeup to arrive, which is usually like 8 hours before. Then there's a call time for the models to arrive, and that's usually like maybe an love her, you know, she's my favorite model. Oh my gosh, I'm Coco Rocha. I do know some names. Anyway, once you get the hair and makeup, that's usually when we arrive first. You know, after the producers and the venue and all that, the director, etc. Of course, they arrive first. Then hair and makeup arrives. They give us usually about an hour to an hour and a half to set up before the models arrive. Then once the models start arriving, they are told to be there at a certain time, but depending upon if they're coming from other shows, they might arrive a little bit late. It's always kind of staggered. You grab a model as soon as they arrive, you get them in your chair, and you get to work. And then each model, depending upon the intricacy of the makeup, they usually give you anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes to do a full face. And then they have to go through their walkthroughs. They do catwalk rehearsals before the show. And usually that is while they're still doing hair and makeup. That's all going on backstage. And yeah, so then sometimes they have to stop doing hair and makeup just to get the rehearsals done. And then they come back in the chair, they're doing hair and makeup, and the designers arrive with the clothing, they're fitting models. It's crazy madness backstage. Of course, there's always photographers going through, taking photos of the models, taking photos of the makeup, taking photos of the collections. It's a lot of stuff going on. So when they actually ask people to start arriving, so say the show starts at 5 o'clock, they're going to ask people to start arriving around 4:30. That's when the doors will open, people will start arriving, and then they mingle. As you can see, people are networking and walking all around. And yeah, that's basically what it's like behind the scenes of a fashion show. It's madness, but a lot of fun. All right. Yep, they're putting the final touches on all the looks. They're getting the jewelry together. They're fitting shoes backstage. If things are ripping, they're sewing them back. They're putting on double stick tape. It's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, there's Fern Malice, who used to be the head of New York Fashion Week. She was a big name in the industry for many, many years. It was like when you talk New York Fashion Week, you mentioned Fern Malice. She was synonymous. Those two things went together. She was, sorry, I'm trying to like get in between if the internet goes out. But anyway, Fern Malice was as big of a name as Anna Wintour in fashion. I'll put it to you like that. Ooh, Mindy Kaling, love her. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm getting really frustrated with the internet connection. There's nothing I can do about it now that I've started it. I've already attached a QR code to this video, so we can't start it. Because sometimes designers go to other designers' shows. All right, I think we're getting the gist, you guys. We're gonna just skip forward here. We've gone 10 minutes in. Oh, love Kerry Washington. So you're getting to see all the arrivals. You get the gist. You get the gist. She looks stunning. Look at that necklace. She looks amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's skip forward a little bit. Should I skip forward or double speed? I actually don't know how to do that. So let's just skip forward a little bit. See who's coming in a little late. All right. Again, we'll just watch a few more minutes of this. I just want you guys to get a feel for what it's like. I'm going to skip forward to when people start actually sitting down, and then we'll switch over to the show of just the show, okay? This is a fun night. New York Fashion Week. All right. This is great. Okay, so you get to see all the glamorous girls and boys of New York, all the influencers, all the it girls, all donning a gorgeous Michael Kors collection. Collection. I don't know who these ladies are, but they are stunning. Now, I would like to say that a few seasons ago, I know that Michael Kors started working with some of the Black influencers that I love and follow. I'm not seeing any of them tonight, and I haven't heard any of them. Of course, I'm going to have to wait until the end of the week to watch their full vlog from New York Fashion Week. Janae Naylor, Karen Brickchick, Odd by Monica. Those are some of the influencers that I follow. And I know that Odd by Monica worked with, and I believe that she said that she was indeed. Who was that? Mary J. Blige? Hold on. Let me put my glasses on, damn it. Is that Mary J. Blige? Oh, she's looking fierce. Fierce, Mary J. Okay, okay. Faces on the screen. So, anyway, I know that all by Monica was working with Michael Kors last year, and I believe that Janae also worked with Michael Kors last year. So I would love to see them at the show. That would be amazing. So we're just waiting to see who all is arriving. We got to see Mary J. Blige. That was exciting. I know he's really popular and everything, but we've seen him enough on camera. Stop following him around. We've seen him enough. He's been on screen enough. Two extremely handsome Asian gentlemen. Yikes. They are hot. I don't know who the guy is on the left, but I know the guy on the right. I'm too old to know these people. I just know the old faces. The old faces of Michael Kors that have been following his brand in the mid 70s. Mid 70s. And journey. I always aspired to, I was like, when I grow up, I will own Michael Kors pieces that are very luxe price point to very affordable. That's what makes him Michael Kors. He never disappoints. He always gives you that little bit of edge of 70s vibe that he's, known for. It's always very Hamptons, very Jewish Hamptons girl, it girl kind of vibes. So, all right, let's keep moving forward. This is going on and on. Let's see. We're really going to jump forward here. I just wanted you guys to see what it's like. You can see now people are starting to go back just a smidge. People are starting to settle into their seats. They're probably letting people know, hey, the show is starting soon. We need to clear the runway. They've got, floor producers and floor workers that work the floor to let people know, okay, it's time to find your seat. The show's going to start soon. That kind of a thing. All right. So now you just kind of get the idea of what it's like. Sometimes if there is a specific runway, they may cover the runway with like a plastic so that it doesn't get scuffed up and it stays pristine and white before the show because they know people are going to be walking over it. Lots of little tips and tricks. I would love to know this venue. Obviously, it's in New York. But not necessarily. Like Ralph Lauren did his collection at the Hamptons, and Mary J. Blige is just looking fierce. Who's she sitting next to? Who's that face? I can't tell if they're moving her too fast. I recognize her, but I don't. Mary J. sitting next to Mindy Kaling. Love that. Let's see if we can get any more faces. I mean, that cow print is such a staple, and it really stands out. Those two ladies really need to stay away from each other. All right, let's see. Are we going to get any more faces? People are still wondering. I mean, they really, rich people, they do what they want. Sometimes they're respectful, not always. So they're probably like, okay, take a seat. We need to get started. All right. I'm going to go ahead and actually pour me a glass of the adult grade juice since that was only a little smidgen. All right. Be right back. And then we're going to start the show. Okay, who did I miss, you guys? Did I miss anybody good? Drop a comment if I missed a good one. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to go to Michael Kors channel. He does have his own channel. And we're going to actually watch the show. So let's get that started. And again, he just put his show up today. Yesterday. Sorry. But the show aired, 3 days ago? When was this? 2 days ago. So it's all new and fresh, you guys. We're not missing out on any fashion. We're not behind. Okay. It always takes me a second to save it to my watch list. So it always takes, I always get a couple seconds in there. So let's get started. Michael Kors Spring Summer 2025 collection, y'all. So excited. Let's go. Out the gate, sexy. Okay. No, if the lines were functional on screen, that's not me. That's the video itself. Love a good vest. That pleated skirt, gorgeous. All right, he's giving us a little oversized. And for me, it's always about the Michael Kors bag. I love a good Michael Kors bag. Okay, he's giving us a lot of pleat skirts. Okay, I love those little 1/4-inch pleats. Oh, Carolyn Murphy, looking gorgeous. Love it when you see the old school clothes on the catwalk. All right, very, very signature with the lace. Very classic Michael Kors. Okay. Love the little Oxford shoe. Is that a calla lily or a rose? I'm terrible with flower names. Okay. Love that little jacket. That was great. Very classic. I mean, people are always like, Michael Kors never shows anything down. You need staples. You need wardrobe staples, and that's what he gives you. I don't think that this music should be copyrighted. Went okay so far, but anyway, always have like 75 new silhouettes in a collection or 85 new colors in a collection. Sometimes you just need to update the wardrobe staples, that year. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's going to give you. He's going to give you this year's fresh take on that thing that you need to update your wardrobe. I love the little skirt with the little raffia, and I love a bucket hat too. Me, I'm a head or a hair hat girl. Yeah, like I said, there are times that you just need to update your staple pieces. You need a new button down. Ooh, look at this one. Giving you a whole collar with a really cool collar. I mean, animal turkey. Who loves Michael Kors? Navi. They've been buddies since back in the day. Love this model. She's so fierce. Ooh, the blues. It's like a faded print. I mean, like a watercolor type print, almost. Okay, he's giving it. He's serving it. I'm just obsessed with this little quarter pleat. those real tight. Oh my God, this next skirt. Okay, obsessed. It's me good. Oh, gorgeous. It's almost like a overlay over black, which makes it look like a denim almost. That was clever. Cutie. Okay, so he's giving us some fringe, giving us lots of lace. Obviously, that's his signature for spring summer. Okay, he's giving us a lot of raffia color and natural raffia material. That's nice. He's doing menswear a little oversized. Oh, obsessed with that little bag. He was trying to go. He was trying to do his take on a Loewe puzzle. Trying to capture that moment. Just effortless. That's what you go to Michael Kors for. Effortless luxury chic. I'm obsessed with these bucket hats. Okay, and who doesn't do a new cashmere sweater for the spring? You know what I mean? Update your staples. That's what Michael Kors is for. He's going to give you, look at that ruffle skirt, little French skirt. Oh my God, that was so gorgeous. That's what you go to Michael Kors for. You're going to get some new, fun, updated pieces, but this is where you're going to update your staples. You need a new button down. You need a new skirt, a new fun lace skirt. You need a new belt. You need a new little silver bag. Obsessed. Great collection. He's keeping the tones very neutral. The only color we've seen so far is the blue. Get to the sands, the brown, the creams, the caramels, the taupes. All right. He's keeping it very natural. Going in some black, white, but the only real color we've seen so far is blue. Very desert-esque. Again, a very classic Michael Kors inspiration is that safari vibe. He does pull that a lot for spring summer. A lot of those safari jackets. That's a very classic Michael Kors. All right, he threw in a green. Give us a little earth, but it's still it's an earth tone, like a green. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All very sweet. Okay. All right. The other thing is that Michael Kors can do the range of ages. Again, another reason I love him. And he's always done that. He's always done that. He knows his customer like no one else. Well, that's not true. I'm just saying he's really keyed in on his customer. He knows what his customer wants, and he delivers it every season. This olive dress. Okay. Very cute. And these tops, these are for the girls with these are like for the itty bitty titty committee. Us ladies with size E's and F's. You can't pull that look off very well. You can, you just have to style it correctly. I do have one I wore that has style to it. Okay. A lot of good lace pieces, implemented. Okay. accessories are next level gorgeous. Yay. Oh, okay. We still got some time on this video here. Just another 5 minutes or so. Oh, such a good model. I can't think of her name from back in my day. Love her. It'll come to me. Yeah, I love that. Always gives you a good mix of models. He knows his customer. Like I said, he knows that he is going to design for 20-year-olds and 60-year-olds. And everyone's going to leave happy at the end of the collection. Everyone's going to leave going, I know I want this piece, this piece, this piece, and this piece. He crushed it. Elson is her. Karen Elson. That's the redhead model I couldn't think of. But of course, he's a legend model. I told y'all I would come up with that model's name. I remember the models from back in my day. Karen Elson was a huge model. She's up there with Carolyn Murphy, and she was part of the It Girls from back in the day, like with the Burlington, Evangelist, that of models. Karen Elson was huge. She worked with all the big names. All right, go with the train. He crushed it. I'm not mad at it. I think he did amazing. Value? Not necessarily, but I can definitely age or people in this collection. That's what we do as fashion stylists. That is our job, to look at a runway show and be able to pick out pieces that we know for our client. Not every piece works for every client. So you need to know your client, know what they like, know their aesthetic, and be able to say, okay, I love this look at the toe, but my client might not like this top. They'll love that skirt. You know what I mean? I think the menswear looks were a little so long. I wasn't really excited for them. They were there. And I also, I'm a woman of short stature, so I can't wear things that are too oversized. I have a limit before I look like my clothes are swallowing me. So the menswear, I wasn't a big fan of it, oversized. I just think that it had its season. It had a few things. And now that's kind of over. I think we can go back to more fitted. That's my opinion. I'm just, someone that likes London fashion that's very tailored. That's my aesthetic. But to each his own. If you like oversized, you wear oversized. Great collection. All right, we go right down. We did so that we don't cross over and forget. So far we've done Michael Kors tonight. He crushed it. Obviously, I can't in the video without seeing my favorite designer. And must give him an applause because look at him, still spry. Love you, Michael. Love you. Love you. Love that he still got that energy. Yay. That was a great collection.
Tell me.
Now, what I will say is I'm really excited to get to Milan where we cover Monsieur. That sounded very French, which I'm trying to say Italian. But Mr. Armani, because he's in his 90s now and still designing, still putting out collections. At least, I don't know what, like 8 collections a year. Armani is still the name, still the face, still the hand behind the brand. I think is amazing. So, okay, we're going to save this little Ralph Lauren thing for a little bit. We're going to, because it is Michael Kors, we're going to go ahead and, sorry, let me go back to my watch later. We're going to go ahead and add in the little sweet video with Carolyn Murphy since it's Michael Kors related. So it's just a 2-minute little video. If you don't know who Carolyn Murphy is, again, she's one of those models from back in my day. And she's
Michael Kors show.
Still modeling. You know, a lot of those ladies from my day are still modeling. Naomi, Amber Valletta is still modeling. Marie Kala, I can't think of her name. I don't know why all of a sudden. You know, these ladies from, again, my era, the late 80s, early 90s, are still modeling. And Carolyn Murphy was one of those it girls from my day. And I absolutely love her. Love that Michael Kors still is pulling in those models from back in the day and using them in the show. You did get to see her on the runway. Hopefully you noticed her, but she's stunning. And what I love, because I only watched a second of it, is that, you know, she's gorgeous with barely any makeup on. She's a stunner. I mean, and she's gorgeous. And I believe that she is from New York. Don't quote me on that. But I believe she's an American girl. I mean, she's so stunning.
My name is Carolyn Murphy, and I'm headed to the Michael Kors show here in New York City.
In the life of a model.
My first Michael Kors show was, it had to have been like 1995, 96. Wow. Michael and I go way, way back.
Yeah.
He's unbelievable. There's nobody like him.
Yep.
I still get nervous. I still get butterflies in my stomach. Just to walk the streets of New York is a great way for me to get out of my head. I love people watching, and there's no place better than New York City for that, for people watching. But I think anything to get my head out of like walking on the runway.
So now you'll get to see a little bit of
really love
backstage because
I really love my look for today.
Pulling up for her arrival time. The arrival 1:15, backstage 2:00. This is hair and makeup. This is what it looks like. You've never seen behind the scenes of a fashion show. This is what it looks like. Look, 3 hours later, she's seeing Michael for the first time.
I watched the first 2 episodes. So actually, I'll say one of the greatest educations in modeling is the research. There's always
hang on one
homework.
second.
There's
I
always
missed a little bit of that. So let me just go back to where they get together. Sorry.
Educations and
modeling.
It's
such a short video. You really got to go back.
Michael.
My favorite. Oh my God.
Okay, so I watched Ripley last night.
You watched Ripley?
I watched the first 2 episodes.
So
actually, I'll say one of the greatest educations in modeling is the research. There's always homework. There's always a backstory, which I find so interesting.
The mood board, the backstory.
It's beautiful.
This is what it's about, you guys, behind the scenes. Mood boards, all that stuff. There she is, looking stunning. There she goes. So yeah, she was only there 4 hours because she's Carolyn Murphy, by the way. A lot of the younger models, they don't get that. A lot of the newer models, they got to be there like hours before. Carolyn Murphy can just come in and do it, okay? All right, so that was fun. Okay, let's see. What's next? Let's do another, I'm trying to knock out these longer shows. We got Khaite is a 14-minute show. And the Off-White is a 14-minute show. Let's do the Khaite show. For some reason, I felt like I had the Khaite show on their own channel. Let's just check it. Let's see if it's on their own channel real quick. Okay, yeah, Fashion Feed and FF channel, which is Fashion File channel. So for some reason, I felt like they had their own channel. So there are other creators here on YouTube that film the shows like in its entirety. And that was one of the things that was kind of bothering me when I was doing my fashion movie night and I was getting the copyright strikes, because I was like, wait, there's creators out there that take fashion shows and that's what they run. Like they run the fashion show in itself. How is that not a copyright infringement? But I don't know, whatever. We're not going to argue about it. All right, let's go ahead and let's knock out the Khaite show. Like I said, it's a 15-minute-er. If you don't know about Khaite, Khaite is a brand that I don't want to say is new. I would just like to say that a lot of the newer influencers have been praising Khaite and wearing Khaite. And so that's what got me starting to follow them more. And I added them to the list of designers that I cover each season. So this is going to be the Khaite Show Spring Summer 2025. Let's go. And if you don't know anything about Khaite, it's very New York, very streetwear, downtown chic, but luxury. That's what New York is all about. Not you, that's the actual screen is black for now. It's not you. The show is starting black. Here we go. All right, I gotta put my glasses on so I can see what we're looking at here. My glasses are so dirty. Just my false lashes keep rubbing up against. But yeah, this is the it brand that all the girlies are talking about and wearing. At least all the young influencers that I follow. Many of them are African American, but that's not to say anything. A lot of the influencer girls are talking about Khaite. When I look into your eyes, I can see love, bro. Okay, now we might get copyright for this music here. This is Guns N' Roses. We're gonna mute that and just look at the designs. Man, well, I don't know. I feel like the music is kind of part of it. So hopefully we won't get copyrighted if I'm changing it enough. All right, yeah, no, I really am nervous about the music, guys. So we're just going to look at the collection. Again, I'm just terrified. I don't want my video taken down because of copyright infringement. So we're just going to look at the collection together. Sorry if you guys are leaving comments and I'm not commenting back. I am trying to make sure that I am giving you guys some insights from a fashion stylist, someone that has been covering fashion for over 30 years now. And hopefully I'm giving you some good insights. Another collection, I'm not seeing a lot of color for spring, summer. Not a lot of color going on. A lot of black and white. Thank goodness for Ralph Lauren's polo collection that gave us some color. But for the most part, color doesn't seem to be, I'm not picking up on any certain color trends other than black, white, and neutrals. Yeah, I'm trying to think again, like Ralph Lauren's collection, like the Ralph Lauren collection didn't have a ton of color, but the Polo collection did. So, and if you watch me on Tuesday, I promise you it won't just be me talking through this. Look at that bag. Oh my God, that's going to fly out of the store. What a great bag. It's sort of like this 70s-esque chainmail style metal bag. That's going to fly out the store. The girlies love the Khaite bags. That's what they talk about the most as far as the brand. Also, they do a lot of this oversized. I don't know if that's a signature of the brand or if it's just what they've been doing for many, many seasons now. Again, I am a woman of short stature. I'm under 5 feet, and oversize is okay to a point, but I get, you know, it's not for every person, the oversized situation, you know, and like I said, it was going for a few seasons. So I'm kind of feeling like it's played out. Like I said earlier, I like a very slim fit. I like things to be fitted to a T, like in a Salvo Row style. You know what I mean? Like that is what I like. That's my aesthetic. These chainmail bags are gonna fly. Oh, is that like grommets? I can't tell. That's what the girlies love. They love the Khaite bags. Um, this collection, I again, I'm not an oversized girly, so a lot of this isn't really hitting with me, but maybe it's
But
hitting
I
with
was
you.
waiting for the miracle, for the
They do try to
miracle
be
to
the
come.
it girl brand. That's sort of their mission, to be the brand that all the it girlies are wearing.
I know you really love me, but you
I'm feeling
see
like I need a
my
snack, you guys. I'll
hands
be
at
right
the
back.
time. I know it must have hurt you, it must have hurt your pride, to have to stand beneath my window with your bugle and your drum, and me, I'm up there waiting for the miracle, for the miracle to come.
I was watching. I was watching. I just had to cut up a carrot. We get the massive carrots here in Louise, and I have like this little dip that I made a few days ago. What are you guys thinking of the collection so far? At least we're getting a little color, we're getting a little red here. That we're seeing. You know, the young girlies are still wearing a lot of the oversized stuff. It's just not my journey. It's not my vibe, as Manny Hemingway would say. It's not my journey. Yeah, here in Belize, it's only 7 o'clock. These snakeskin bags are a dime a dozen. I'm seeing a little bit of that harem silhouette that Ralph Lauren was showing. So clearly that's going to be a silhouette that's going to be, see what I mean? These harem style pants. Repeat that on your chin for this next summer. If you find pieces like that now, pick them up. People in those industry sales, I'm sure a lot of stores are still carrying industry summer pieces. Now's the time to try to find those that are going to carry you into next summer. So you watch the collections now and see what's going to be trending and try to find those types of pieces in the summer sales. This collection isn't sending me. It's a little. I've seen it before, and it's not even done that amazingly. But who knows? This could be what all the girlies are wearing next season. I don't know. Me personally, I'm not seeing anything that I'm like overly excited about. I mean, these types of pieces have been done for so many years by so many other designers and done better.
Sharpen them with lies.
It's like
whatever's going down.
Christian Siriano has been doing looks like this for years.
Follow you around. That's how you fight loneliness.
I'm just not excited about it, you guys. It's all right.
You laugh at every joke.
I've seen them do better collections, I'll put it that way. I don't know. Not that exciting in my world. But I have a feeling that there's going to be some hit piece from this collection that all the girlies are going to be gravitating to. Probably one of those bags, those chainmail bags. Outside of that, I'm not seeing anything. This bag right here, that one. Outside of that, I didn't see anything that I was like thrilled about. Not even the color palette, nothing. I mean, I'm not feeling the shoes. I'm not feeling the bags. Listen, not every collection is going to be a hit. Now, the way that I do what designers I'm going to cover each season I give designers a few seasons, but if they're on their third season and I'm still not excited about the collections, they leave those. That's the way that goes. If it needs to be someone that the influencers are talking about, that people are buying, that's when they get added to the list. If it's a brand I'm not familiar with or it's new to me, that kind of thing. If the influencers are talking about it and people are buying the pieces, then that's when they get added to my radar. Now I've discovered some great brands that way. Khaite is normally one of them. Their fall winter collection that aired in February was amazing. It smelled so much. All right, so that was my take on it. It wasn't the best. I've seen better. Hopefully they'll come back next season. We shall see. All right, something's starting. Sorry. All right. Okay, so sorry. Something is playing here. Hold on. I'm trying to. All right, so it wasn't that great, you guys. I'll be honest. So that was the second one we did. Was the Khaite show. Now I'm dying to see this one collection because I put it on my list, but I don't know anything at all about this brand. I don't know anything about this designer. If it's a designer, I know nothing. But this Willy Chavarria show popped up in my recommended, so we're gonna go ahead and watch it. It's only 6 minutes, which is why I added it. It is on the FF channel, which is the Fashion File channel. And as you can see up here, I also have like Fashion Feed is another channel that I follow. Make sure you go over and show them some love. If you don't already support them, they are amazing and they do bring you a lot of the collections if the brands don't have their own channel. There we go. So let's watch this Willy Chavarria collection. Again, know nothing about it. But yeah, it looks like it's a streetwear brand. Kind of like Tombogo. Sorry, it's not going full screen on my end. Sorry. So is it all menswear? Okay. I'm not opposed to a menswear collection. Men and women. Okay. It reminds me a lot of early Tombogo. Just New York streetwear, you know. Okay, they got that that one full figure model who was like such a stunner. So if she's in your show, you might be somebody. Because she works for brands like Chanel. And if you can afford her, you might be somebody. All right. This model is so amazing. Very Cambogo with a hint of Theophilo. Just very New York streetwear. Is it fashion? Yes. Is it exciting? A little bit. I love that Gasso style. Pants for men. That's a silhouette we haven't seen on men for a while. But it has been done. It's nothing new. An androgynous look, again, nothing new. But, you know, you gotta give these new brands a chance. With the Jester collar. Like, I mean, you know, listen. I don't know anything about this brand or the designer or anything like that. Is this a designer here or is this another model? All right. He was serving. Okay, so Chicano, is he a Latina? A Latino? Well, with a name like Willy Chavarria. That was a really stupid question. But I mean, it is very well made. I will say that. He's got some money behind him to crank out clothes at this level of craftsmanship. So he's got some money behind this brand for sure. That's a cute little look with the ruffle. All right, kind of giving you a little throwback. So he's kind of giving you New York streetwear luxury with Latino sprinkling of salt. With a Latino sprinkle. Yeah, I get it. Again, this is like where Tom Bogo started, and he's like moved into like Paris level fashion. So I don't know if this is his first season. Maybe he's been around a while. But I would like to see how he evolves the brand. What I will say is there are a lot of sellable pieces in the collection. He definitely played it smart. He created a lot of sellable pieces. To Ulla Johnson. But I just wanted to say that, yes, Willy Chavarria, that was definitely one of those, that was definitely one of those brands that I look forward to see how they're going to evolve the brand. From, you know, what they know, what their friends say, hey, let's do a create a collection for me and your friends and your buddies, and a lot of these young. Hi Robin, sorry sweetie, sorry if I didn't catch you till just now. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just curious to see how he's going to evolve it. Tom Bogo did the same thing, started out with designing pieces that were very much for his friends, very much for his community kind of a thing, but then evolved it into a much more luxury brand, but still very New York streetwear, So we're going to just keep an eye out on this young designer. I don't think that they showed who the designer was at the end. Maybe it was one of the gentlemen that was kind of featured front and center. I'm not quite sure. However, I'm going to say that they will stay on my radar for a minute. I'd like to see how they evolve. Should we just go ahead and do the Ulla Johnson show since it was already starting? We'll just go ahead and do that. Ulla Johnson is another designer that I've been following for many, many years. Her aesthetic, just so that you kind of get an idea of Ulla Johnson. The way that she designs is very New York it girl, very, for that younger customer, but it always has a slight Western vibe to it. And what was interesting is her last collection, I was like, where's all the Western that we know and love you for? And she gave us very minimal last season. So I'm hoping she's going to kind of bring that back to us, but she does a lot of pieces in her collection, and they're all very stunning, very feminine and girly, but again, with like this Americana Western vibe to it. She's incredible. I hope you all enjoy it. Here we go, Ulla Johnson. On the Fashion Feed channel, make sure to give it love. So again, I'm hoping she's going to bring us back to a little bit of that Western feel. There's usually like some fringe pieces or some bags or something that kind of gives you that Americana feel to it, At least we're getting some color finally. And she is really good with prints. Prints. Prints, not Prince, the artist formerly known as. Oh, love the shoe. Like a ballerina shoe with a clear heel. Beautiful. Okay. Love the venue. And she is good with colors and print. For sure. Up her walk. Who is she? Yeah, that wind in the air walk. All right. More of this safari style, which is always a trend for spring summer. It's not anything new. You go with safari style jackets for spring. Again, not anything new, but love the way she's doing it. Love the way Michael Kors gave it his interpretation. Love the way that Eula's giving her interpretation. But I do miss that little bit of Western flair that she has to her collections. But this is a good one too. I just miss that little bit of her aesthetic in her pieces, past few seasons. Love this cape. All right, she's doing it. Look at that vest, that long leather vest. Come on. Very rare for her to do a menswear piece. Very rare for her to do menswear. Love that. Actually, that's not true. I think last season she did a little bit of menswear. So I love that she's branching into that and bringing her interpretation or bringing her aesthetic to menswear. Yeah, this is very Ulla. It's always very New York relaxed, very New York it girl. Love the gauchos and that olive, gorgeous. And the shoes are slaying me. The shoes are everything in this collection. Oh, love this girl's like old school haircut. That like threw me back to the 80s right there, that haircut. Love that. Look at the cape. Gorgeous. These shoes with the little raffia pom-pom is slaying me. He's doing Ulla. That's classic Ulla. She loves a jumpsuit. She loves a jumpsuit. Okay. This is her. If you want to know Ulla Johnson, she's giving it to you. With menswear, I'm not mad. I think it's only been a few pieces that she's incorporated menswear into her collection. And I love that. I love that for her. I love that she's branching out, which means that she's evolving. So I guess a lot of like the Western style, and I'm not talking about Western like over the top, like Beyonce Western ridiculousness. I'm talking about this. There was always little subtle hints of it, like with fringe, like suede fringe pieces, and like denim jumpsuits, and not over the top Western style. It's always these little subtle hints. But it's very clear with her incorporate like this piece. Like this is very classic Ulla Johnson, where like the skirt has a lot of ruffle to it, you know what I mean? But I think that she's evolving because she's now incorporating menswear. So maybe she's leaving that Western style behind a little bit, and evolving with her menswear now being introduced into her collections. I love her. I think she's great. She never disappoints. I think it was like a few seasons ago, I can't remember, but I was like, this wasn't the best collection of hers, but it was still a really great collection. Like there were still pieces in the collection that you could definitely pull out and say, I think that piece. But she's giving us some looks, man. She's crushing it. After this show, we're going to take a quick 60-second break. Just so if anybody wants to go and grab a snack and take a little quick second break. I love these little ballerinas too with the funky wheel. So gorgeous. If you need to grab another drink, if you need to grab another snack, just going to give you like a quick 60 seconds. We've been going about an hour and a half. So it's time for a little bit of break. But we've got to get through some of these shows, you guys. There's so many in the list. Otherwise, we're going to be going all next week with collections. So I may take it a little over 2 hours tonight, just so we can get through some of these collections and get them off our list. So we got the Khaite collection, we got the Ulla collection. Just writing it down. But it's quiet luxury, you know what I mean? Like it's not over the top in your face. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I'm just like a downtown New York girl, and I'm leaving my house. And that's not crazy, but hell, that's really something. Another designer that really knows her customer.